Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are here with another trailer reaction. This is the official teaser for the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender. I obviously grew up watching Avatar as a young little chap back in the day on Nickelodeon, and it was freaking fantastic. I loved it, loved every second of it. I remember being very excited when they announced the Avatar movie back in the day, and then very disappointed when it wasn't that good. I mean, it wasn't as bad as everyone, says it is. Everyone watches it and they're like, that is the worst film I've ever seen. It's not that bad. it's a 4 out of 10. It's not a good film by any means, but it's not like the biggest piece of garbage you've ever seen. It's a better film than it is an adaptation, for sure. Like, as an adaptation, it's like a 2 out of 10. As a film on its own, it's like a 3.5, 4 out of 10. So it's not awful, but I still very much was disappointed in it. And when Netflix announced that they were going to be doing a live action adaptation of the series, I think a lot of us were skeptical. For sure. Netflix hasn't always had the best track record for translating animated things over to live action, whether that be anime or just, Western animation. And then when news came out that they were like filming a lot of it on the volume and stuff, that was also not thrilling news because that news came out kind of specifically at a time where people are starting to actually really get annoyed with the volume. I mean, it was great for The Mandalorian Season 1, and then a lot of other projects after that, it just like, I don't know, things filmed on the volume just don't look good anymore. Granted, they built like the biggest volume stage ever created for this show, so I don't know if that'll play into things, but people weren't super thrilled with that news either. And then people have just kind of been holding their breath, just waiting for any news at all from this to come out. And they announced casting, they announced like posters and stuff, and all the main characters are very young because they're playing children in the show, which makes sense. And so I think I'm at this point I'm optimistic purely based on how the live action One Piece went down. Right? Because a lot of people were cautiously optimistic going into that, and then it turned out to be an absolute banger, and it was fantastic. So I'm hoping that this has the same quality and care put into it, but you never know, right? It could be good, could be bad. Hopefully it's good. Obviously, I'm going to be reacting to this show on the channel. This might make me actually watch Legend of Korra. I've always wanted to. Like, I've always had it in my mind. I'm like, oh, I'm going to start Korra sometime soon. And then I just, like, never find myself doing it. So maybe if this show does well on the channel, that will be kind of a catalyst for me to pick that show up. Because I've always wanted to watch that show, and I think it would be kind of fun to watch it on the channel. But who knows? Anyways, I've been talking too much. Netflix released their first official teaser for it during their like Geeked Week thing, and I am excited to check it out. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying this reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to this show when it comes out. And then if you are interested in seeing the full uncut reaction for anything I watch on the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon or YouTube memberships. Those are both linked in the description down below. For those, you just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's check out the first official teaser for the live-action Avatar show.
Time is a funny thing. The past.
Okay.
The future.
Little Katara and Sokka.
It all gets mixed up.
The Earth Kingdom looks fantastic. Little Zuko. Oh, I forgot his name. He's from Kim's Convenience. Jet
Keep
Li.
it straight.
Oh my god.
Always remember who you are.
Oh. Ooh, the firebending looks good. At least the effect of the fire looks good. Oh, Abba. Let's go. February 22nd. It's the day before my sister's birthday. Okay. I see you, Netflix. I see you. Okay. Predictably, that did not show a ton. I think the main focus of that teaser was like, hey, reminder, this is happening. Two, like, a reassurance of the visual style and a hey, trust me, like we're doing this right type thing, you know? Does that make sense? Like shots of the Earth Kingdom, shots of Appa and Momo, shots of like the firebending effects, like all these different things. Very much this is like an aesthetic trailer, right? It doesn't even it doesn't even like give you a hint of what the main story of what Avatar is. I think because they're like everyone knows, everybody and their mother knows what Avatar: The Last Airbender is, even though there's probably a decent amount of people that don't. I think this trailer was very much meant for the people that know what Avatar is. When they release an official like full-fledged trailer, that'll probably be for like the general audience. But I think this one specifically is like, hey, you know what this is. Like, here's our promise that it looks good and that we are doing things faithfully, right? One thing that did come across abundantly clear in this trailer is that these actors look so young. Like, so young. And I get that, like, in the actual, like, original animated show, they are children. Like, they're young kids. But I feel like the show, I don't know, they felt a little older in the show, if that makes sense. Like, I'd say Aang in the show felt like he was 14, maybe. I don't know. There were moments where Aang felt like 11, and moments where he felt like 15. I'd say most of the show Aang felt like he was like 14 to 15, and then a couple episodes here and there he felt younger. In this trailer, he looks like he's like 8. Like, he looks like a baby. Again, this is not a detractor, by the way. I'm not like, oh, this looks bad that they're so young. I'm just like, interesting observation. I don't know if it'll be good or bad. One potential, like, not like wrinkle, but like, maybe by the time they reach that point, it won't be an issue. But like, towards the latter part of the animated show, there's lots of stuff between like Aang and Katara and like some slight romance storylines, and then they eventually like kiss and stuff. It'll be like, if unless they take their time like doing these seasons, it's gonna be kind of weird. Like, not just like regular weird, but like extra weird to see like a kid that looks like he's like 9 years old like kissing someone. I don't know if that's just me. Like, I'm just thinking ahead of future storylines. But yeah, I don't know. Aang especially just looks real young. But pretty much everybody, I mean, everyone looks great. They're all fantastic, and I can't speak on their performance yet, obviously, because I haven't seen the actual show. But aesthetically, looks fantastic from a visual standpoint. It looks expensive. It looks like they're putting a lot of money into this show, which is exciting. You never want to watch a show where it's clear that they scrimped on the budget. I'm curious what the comments say. Like, I wonder what people are vibing with in the trailer. The music was excellent. Very, very good music. I liked that quite a bit. Overall, I think I'm pretty optimistic about the show. Cautiously optimistic. You can never just be like blind, like, yeah, this is gonna be good, but I hope it's good. One thing that does scare me a little bit is I remember there was some headlines. I don't remember how long back there was, but I think like the creator, like the original creators from like the animated show, like left the project due to creative differences, which is concerning, right? Like if the OG people that made the show in the first place like quit the project because of creative differences, that typically does not spell positive things for the future of it. But I don't know. Hopefully that means nothing. Hopefully the suggestions they had were trash. and the reason they left is because they somehow became disillusioned of what their project was. I don't know. It could be anything, but hoping it's good. But got an open mind. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it looks good, and I'm hoping it's good. Definitely let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your opinions. Are you guys looking forward to this? Did you watch the original animated show when it came out back in the day? Did you watch the movie when that came out? I'm curious to hear all the opinions that you guys have on the project. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you are interested in seeing full uncuts for anything I watch on the channel, including this show when it eventually comes out, consider either joining YouTube memberships or supporting me on Patreon. You just sync up your own copy of the show or movie and you can watch along with me. But other than that, that's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.